golden age of comics faded during the 1950s. Superheroes would give way to monsters, westerns, romance, and other brands of four-color entertainment. However, in 1960s, new costume figures with phenomenal powers began to emerge, signaling the birth of the Marvel Universe. Under the leadership of Stan Lee, and with titanic creators such as Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, and John Romita, among a score of all-stars laying the foundation, Atlas Comics transformed into Marvel Comics, beginning with the Fantastic Four bursting on the scene in 1961. Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Girl, the Human Torch, and the Thing represented a new kind of heroes who reflected real-life family dynamics and set the stage for the type of characters that would come to represent Marvel. Gamma radiation transformed scientist Bruce Banner into the Incredible Hulk. An irradiated arachnid and a powerful lesson in responsibility make Peter Parker the Amazing Spider-Man. Crippled Donald Blake discovers an enchanted cane that unleashes the mighty Thor, God of Thunder. On the verge of death, wealthy inventor Tony Stark creates his own invincible armor as Iron Man. Professor Charles Xavier bands a group of outcast mutants together to form the X-Men. Lawyer Matt Murdock loses his sight but gains much more as Daredevil, the man without fear. Natasha Romanoff begins as a Russian spy working against the United States, but sees the light and turns her skills to the side of good as the Black Widow. Whether safeguarding his homeland of Wakanda or the shores of the US, T'Challa battles nobly as the Black Panther. And when evil emerges, no single force for good can fight alone. Earth's mightiest heroes assemble as the Avengers. As the decade continued, the idea continued to flow from within Marvel, with Doctor Strange, Nick Fury, Hawkeye, the Inhumans, S.H.I.E.L.D., the Silver Surfer, the Falcon, and more joining the ranks of good, while evil gained its own representatives, including Doctor Doom, Loki, Magneto, the Green Goblin, and Galactus. As the 1970s dawned, Marvel's creators began to explore different genres and frontiers. The first half of the decade would see heroes as varied as Ghost Rider, the biker with the demon's face, but a hero's heart, to Luke Cage, a former gang member framed for a crime he didn't commit, who busted out of prison to redeem himself. Representing the martial arts craze sweeping the nation, Shang-Chi, master of Kung Fu, would make his debut, followed soon after by the living weapon called Iron Fist. Vigilantes such as the Punisher and Moon Knight, an ex-Marine on a mission of vengeance after losing his family, and a soldier of fortune with a split personality would push the boundaries even further. Marvel would also explore the stars, introducing the villainous Thanos, as well as the noble Nova. And while they wouldn't meet for many years, Drax, Gamora, Star-Lord, and Rocket Raccoon all first appeared during this time. As the 1970s wound to a close, the X-Men would undergo a revitalization at the hands of Len Wein, Dave Cockrum, Chris Claremont, and later, John Byrne, reimagined as a team of international heroes, including Storm, Colossus, Nightcrawler, and, of course, Wolverine. Despite all the worlds Marvel had already explored, for many, the best would be yet to come.
Marvel, your universe.